In today's episode, Paroma asks, how should marketers be implementing personalization at scale without diminishing the human connection? Interesting question. Personalization, at least as we currently have it in marketing, is all about adding specifics to our marketing that are relevant to the person that's receiving it on the other end. Now, this is anything the most basic of basics, like not putting hello first name at the beginning of our emails, all the way to the most advanced state-of-the-art techniques in personalization today, which are driven by artificial intelligence, by machine learning, by data science. And that is the creation of unique individual content for everyone in a one-to-one way. That means when someone comes to your website, they are seeing content that is only for them and nobody else. And if 5 people all went to your website, all 5 would see different variations over time of that site that was tuned towards what they cared about based on their preferences. You see this today with things like YouTube, right? If you look at 2 people's on their home computers or in their phones, 2 people's YouTube accounts, you're going to see very different recommended videos depending on the person's preferences. So we know that this personalization exists today. In email marketing, personalization gets even more tricky, right? Because in the most advanced use case, you would be using individually tailored emails for every person, not hello first name, but what I get in my newsletter, the news I get, the articles I get, the content that's written for me, the featured things, all of that would be very different from the person maybe sitting right next to me. Right? They might get completely different stuff. You see this again. Retail. Amazon is legendary for its ability to personalize, to be able to create content that in email marketing that nobody else gets, right? That is your Amazon reminder that you need to go and buy some more stuff from Jeff Bezos. So that's where personalization is. There's a broad spectrum from hello first name to this email is only for you. And it's contingent on 3 things. So personalization is contingent first on the quality of our data. If all you have is just a single piece of information like the first name and an email, there's very limited personalization you can do, right? You can personalize only on that person's name. Or if all you have is a single visit to your website, you can only personalize based on what you've got. So you need to be collecting data, you need to be storing data, and you need to be analyzing data really, really well. The second contingency for personalization is the quality of the product or service, including the marketing of it, because marketing is a product. What are you offering of value? I would submit that personalization is less important than quality of your marketing, right? You can personalize crap, right? I can write a script that will personalize word salad and email it to you. It will be personal. It will be tailored to you. It will be valueless. I would rather get a generic email that provides a lot of value to me than personalized garbage. And the third is the access that we have, or the quality we have, of our content generation techniques. And this is a technological question. Most marketers today do not have access to the most powerful artificial intelligence content generation techniques. And it's not because they're expensive. Actually, some of the most advanced techniques are totally free of financial cost. But there is an incredibly high technical barrier. That technical barrier requires you to be able to do data science, to fine-tune neural network models, do all sorts of crazy stuff with the technology. And so it's out of reach. It's out of reach, and there are not a ton of vendors yet that are putting it within reach. There are some that are coming. Stay tuned. As I record this here in the middle of 2019, I expect by the end of the year for at least a couple of vendors, one of which I informally advise and consult with, to really have incredible service offerings. The sort of thing that's just going to blow your mind away. But it's not yet and that won't be cheap to start. So what should a marketer be doing? What should you be doing? Number one, do the best you can with the data you have, right? That is fairly obvious, but again, it's untapped. A lot of people don't do that. Improve the quality of the data that you're collecting, right? So not just more data, but better data. Not just simple stuff like demographic or firmographic or psychographic or technographic data, but behavioral data. Behavior is what's going to set your personalization apart. Somebody who visits certain pages on your website is going to show a certain type of intent, especially if you've got more than one product. So you want to focus on what are they looking at, right? What are they doing? And what do you have that maps to that you can create algorithms and code and content for them based on their behavior. Focus on improving the overall quality of your marketing too, right? Because again, no one wants personalized garbage. Even if it's really sophisticated garbage, it's still garbage, right? So make sure that your marketing is of a high enough quality that somebody would actually want it. I think it was Jay Baer who said a number of years ago that your marketing is at the top of its game when someone is willing to pay for it. When someone, not for your product, but someone is willing to pay for your marketing, that is when you have reached the pinnacle of marketing power. And so that's your benchmark. Are you creating marketing that's so good that somebody would pay for it? And then finally, of course, by focusing on your marketing quality, by focusing on the collecting data, you are laying the groundwork for those artificial intelligence content generation techniques as they do become more affordable, as they do become more in reach for organizations of all size. That will help. You'll be ready for it. You'll be prepared for the advent of it. I would suggest taking some courses on data science and machine learning and artificial intelligence. If you go to cognitiveclass.ai, which is IBM's free academy for data science and machine learning, there's a tremendous amount of great content, totally free of cost, $0, that you should take. And you can earn badges and certificates and continuing education stuff and all that, the good stuff. But the skills that you need to make this technology work are in the courseware there. And again, it's free of cost, $0. Of course, IBM is going to lean you towards using their platforms and things. That's logical, but there's a lot of open source stuff. Python, R, Pandas, scikit-learn, all that stuff is in there. So make use of those resources. They are free of financial cost. They only require your time. So good question, Paroma. Improve your data quality, improve your content quality, lay the foundation for great individualized content generation as the techniques become available. As always, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and the newsletter, and I'll talk to you soon. Want help solving your company's data, analytics, and digital marketing problems? Visit trustinsights.ai today and let us know how we can help you.